Hey everybody, Coach B right here. It's a big day. It's early registration for the National Conference and the names are pouring in. Oh my friends, I'm so excited to give you and only you advanced registration information. I see a little glow here on the side of my forehead. That's just how good I'm feeling. Halfway through your book, thank you. Stephanie, thanks so much. So excited, says Bow Huntress. Bow Huntress, are you a bow huntress? You must be. Hey, says Nancy Stoltenberg, our Director of Certification. Stephanie, you can't wait. You don't have to wait much longer, my dear Stephanie. Bow Huntress, that's wonderful. Laura, good to see you from my Florida friend. Where is this? This is going to be in Las Vegas. From room 2, hey, Coach, some hearts back at you. Invite your friends. This is a short webcast. Is it online? No, the conference will be live in Las Vegas, June 20th to 22nd. You just finished your second book study with your staff. Can you come to the National Conference? Share on Facebook. Get your Twitter followers to share. Live webcast. We're going to give the information in about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll play a little bit of Stump Coach B. Hey, Danny, where is Opal Leica? Bon, thank you. You went last year. What'd you think last year, Ms. Kelly? You want to come to Vegas? Meet me at Las Vegas. How does that sound for a good song? Need to know about Louisiana, though, too. Here's the deal on Louisiana. We are currently in negotiations with Louisiana. It looks like we're going to be there in mid-July. We will hope to have an announcement for you soon, maybe even next Sunday. You went 3 years ago and it was life-changing. We're not registering for Louisiana today. We are opening early registration, though, for Las Vegas. David Brobeck, would you ask Dr. David Brobeck to send me another email? Because the last one he sent me, which had fantastic news, bounced back. What did you think of the Louisiana, anywhere near Atlanta? The Louisiana Conference looks like it'll be in the region of Bossier City, which is the world capital of whole brain teaching. Allison, thank you. The dates for Las Vegas, again, we'll put them on the screen, Joanna, but it is June 20th to 22nd, and it will be at Las Vegas High School. We will have online registration opening in just a few seconds. It might be a possible thing to do. Is everybody out of school by June 20th to 22nd? It will not be in Alexandria this year. Louisiana College is reorganizing. We thank them enormously for their hospitality over the last 7 years. We may have found another site in Louisiana near Bossier. Tentative Las Vegas, Louisiana dates, we're looking at July, mid-July. Oh, you went on to New Orleans, good for you. Indiana's out before Memorial Day, fantastic. Get some more friends, give me some hearts, announce it on Facebook, Twitter followers. Last day of school is June 24th. You know what? We're in negotiations also for a Rochester, New York. These are just opening negotiations, but there's some chance we will be in Rochester, New York in late July. Who would dig Rochester, New York for late July? Let's just throw that out there and see who's interested. Los Angeles, no. You need an excuse to go back. I would. That's one. Maybe me and you. Chapin would go to Rochester. Joanna thinks New York would be great. Are all locations free? My friend, all locations are free. We're not a business. We're an education reform movement, teachers helping teachers. You'll be in Rochester. Yes. New York sounds good. Love you back. New York is great. Wow, that's really a pretty good crowd there for New York. Happy to hear that. I will talk to the folks that are interested in having us come back. You hope it's New York. Well, we might have 3 national conventions this summer. It's just getting bigger and better. You could bring a crew from your school. Kansas City needs you. I need Kansas City. We need a site in the Midwest. Get an administrator to invite us. Get the administrator to email. You'd come to all 3 if I could. I'm coming to all 3 if I can. Colorado needs you. Tennessee, I love Tennessee. Man, you got some great ribs. Would have been brilliant maybe next year. Oh, that's too bad. Summit Academy schools want you in Ohio. You know, we are aware of Summit Academy. We'd love to hear from them. Sooner the better because our schedule is filling up. Let me see what time it is. Oh, we got 6 minutes to air time. So we're going to play Stump Coach B. So get your questions ready. Here's how it's going to work. First, I'll say east of the Mississippi, and I'll look at the questions and try to answer a few. West of the Mississippi, and then overseas. Well, Rhonda, work on your admins. All right, so do people have some questions to try to stump Coach B? It's going to be east of the Mississippi, west of the Mississippi. Anybody tuning in from overseas right now? Love to hear from you. Okay, thank you, Bo Huntress. I'm looking through the ones that Nancy has. I don't have them in front of me, but I will get you some answers next week. He's hard to stump, says Nancy. You are far. Where are you from? All right, so the 3 possible, the one certain location is Las Vegas. Who's coming to Las Vegas? Las Vegas? June? 3-day conference? We got a few people going to sign up for Las Vegas. June 20th to 22nd, my friend. You're ready to register. How does Super Improver Wall work for art class with 800 students, only 30 minutes per class? That is a great question, and what you're going to do is you're going to divide all your classes into separate sections. So this is period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, and put it on a PowerPoint and figure out what kind of skills you want to reward. So you'll have a separate Super Improver on a PowerPoint for every art section. And it will work. We've used whole brain teaching. We've had music teachers who have 2,500 kids that they meet in a week. Ready to register. Where do I sign up? Jeannie, I like that energy. All right, let me see. We're going to go live in about 3 minutes. Jeannie, thank you so much. Share on Facebook. Call up your friends. Because I'm telling you this, and I'm taking off my glasses. The early registration is going to close in a flash. I announced it to my site leaders this morning, and they've already picked off 15 seats. There's only 100 seats available for early registration. If you've got some very close friends, not just friends, but very close friends, get on the phone, because each person registers individually. Who's so nervous about getting into an early registration? Where do we sign up? Good for you, Lily. Here's the way it's going to work. And it's going to start working in 2 minutes. Here's the way it's going to work. Introduce the show, take some questions, then I will show you the online registration with the secret keyword. Nobody registers early except my friends who've been scoping me. Who knows? I don't think they're 100 on scope right now. I think you've got a chance. But again, I'm in Vegas, and I've got that kind of gambler's roll. You know, maybe roll the dice. Baby needs a new pair of shoes and a free conference in Las Vegas. Yeah, my friends, it's exciting. This is really the peak for us in whole brain teaching. We loved our conferences in Louisiana. And Louisiana teachers are like no others. But for us to get support for a free conference in Las Vegas at a great site, Las Vegas High School, this is the ultimate for us. After this, the only thing better is going to be colonizing Mars. That's next year. You need this conference. All right, Lily, here we go. It's time. You won't be able to find the event online. Hotel nearby, there's only about 1,000 hotels, but I'll say this, research your hotels carefully. Already made reservations. Woo! So this is the March 6, 2016 edition of Stump Coach B. This is the first of our Stump Coach B programs. We will talk next week about character education and reading. And we will take questions in about 2 seconds. So, the big news is advanced registration for the WBT National Conference. Now, here's the thing, my friend. Is it unfair for me to give you advanced registration before the rest of the country? Is that wrong? Or is it right? Because you're stopping Sunday to tune in to your Coach B just to give him some hearts. Isn't that right? Am I doing anything wrong here? I'm starting to feel a little guilty, but I'm seeing the hearts flow up the screen, and I do anything for hearts. So this is from me to you for your loyalty over the last months. It's right, not wrong. Yes, I think retyping it now might help. No, you're faithful followers. You're killing us. That's the whole idea, my friends. To just raise the anticipation sky high. All right. Now, here we go. Shameless plug. Whole brain teaching for challenging kids. And 122 amazing games. You can come from Saudi Arabia, sure. Who's got the books? Someone needs Louisiana. Who's loving the books? Who's giving copies away to teachers who've got challenging kids? Lily says she loves them. I get quite a few people out there who are liking these books. And you know what? We've got a new book coming. Letters to a Young Teacher coming up. Hopefully I'll finish it in the next month or so. All right. Now, let's play Stump Coach B. East of the Mississippi, give me a question. I'll pick the best question east of the Mississippi. How does Super Improver Wall work for a resource room teacher who also does inclusion? That's a good one. So, how does resource teacher who also does inclusion? The thing is that if you have different groups of kids, you have to have a PowerPoint that has your Super Improver Wall on it so you can go from one to another to another. Label each PowerPoint with the skill that you're looking to see kids improve on. And start simple. What I'm looking for is a very fast class yes with the hands folded. And I will award Super Improver stars to kids who are really rapid. Now, if you've got a ton of classes, pick one, your best class, get them going with Super Improver, And your other classes will start to say, why can't we play too? When other kids are demanding to play Super Improver, you're in teaching heaven. Do whatever is going to fit for you. If your homeroom teacher will go for it, sure. I'll take another question from east of the Mississippi. That was a dandy. What do you do with kids who just don't care about the WBT games? That's a great question. All right, stop the questions for a second. What do you do about kids who just don't care about the WBT games? Number one, you don't over-worry about them. It's as if, imagine that you're marching along and 25 people are in step and 25 people are out of step. It's easy to be out of step. But if you're marching along and 48 people are in step and 2 people are not in step, the longer the march goes, the more likely those people will be to get in step. So stick with the program. And then for the kids who don't care about WBT, get the Super Improver wall working. And we've never found a kid who doesn't want to advance up the wall when advancement is based upon improvement. Let the child see everyone is moving up higher and higher. And then say to the child, you know, if you would just nod your head occasionally when your partner is teaching you, that would be an improvement. So for the toughest kids, set real small goals for improvement. Great question. I'll take one more east of the Mississippi. Come on. East of the Mississippi. Let me have it. How do we use to unlock the door to learning and loving to learn for a visual spatial learner? Here's the thing. This is huge. Listen to me. Taking my glasses off. You have a visual spatial learner. Here's the problem. The idea that we have special kinds of learning styles for individual students may be correct. There appears to be no research that supports it, but it may be correct. But that would be like saying, I've got a kid who's good at dribbling right-handed. What do we do about him? You teach him to dribble left-handed. So for a visual spatial learner, we want visual spatial learners or auditory learners or kinesthetic learners. We want them to learn with their whole brains. We want them to learn in every learning style. If you just did visual spatial learning, that kid is not going to develop other ways to understand the world. So whole brain teaching is visual, it's spatial, it's kinesthetic, it's auditory, and it deeply engages the emotions all at the same time. So putting my glasses back on, I'm not keen on putting kids into learning styles, because then if I've got 30 kids, I've got to have 5 or 10 different lessons. And the reason why it works, Stephanie's right, is because it addresses the whole brain. How do I engage families with classroom expectations? Show them the videos. Show them the videos, and they'll have a sense that something special is going on there. All right, I will now take, those were great questions. Gosh, I love your questions. Now, I'm west of the Mississippi. West of the Mississippi, give me some questions. Okay, what's the best way to get support staff on board with whole brain teaching when they teach small groups? Here's the thing. That's a great question. That's a great question. Support staff can be taught 2 techniques very easily. Class, yes, and show them how to vary that. Class-a-doodle-doo, doodly-doodly class, and mirror words. Those 2 techniques with small groups will work wonders. Why? Because mirror words is visual, auditory, oral, kinesthetic, and engages the emotions. So teach support staff with small groups. Class, yes, and mirror words. Now, what about families? That's another good. Families that think your class is too loud. My friend, if all the families think your class is too loud, then you may need to bring it down. But your class does not have to be loud. In fact, if your class is loud all the time, kids will tune you out. They can tune out a noisy lunchroom. So vary the volume. But you can explain, you know what? I'd rather have my kids being loud, learning, than loud, bouncing off the walls. You know what I'm saying? So do whatever's most comfortable for you. It's your classroom. Unless your principal gives you some other directions and you don't have tenure, it's your classroom, and do what you think is best for your kids and explain to families what you're doing. I'll take another west of the Mississippi question. Love these questions. I love the questions. I love them so much I'm going to give you advanced. Oh, whisper too. Sure. Can you use WBT to coach? That's my favorite question. Listen to me. Stop the questions. Stop the questions. Can you use WBT to coach? That's how I discovered its power. I was teaching philosophy, Plato, Aristotle, Descartes, to college students, and I was coaching girls' middle school basketball at the same time. And instead of saying class, I said team, and the girls ran to me. And I said mirror words, and they said mirror words, and I explained how to do zone defense. And then I said teach each other. So get the team to huddle up, do mirror words, give them a brief lesson, have them teach each other, and go run the drill. Whole brain teaching, if I could find one coach who wanted to do whole brain teaching at high school, we'd have state champions before long, because in whole brain teaching, we dream big. I'll take a couple more west of the Mississippi questions. I love your questions, my friends. I love the hearts too, my goodness. That question deserved tickets. Well, you know what? You're going to get some tickets. Lily, I love the question, says Golden Lover. Golden Lover, you're a regular. Can you use WBT to teach kids how to read? Stop the questions. Stop the questions. Listen to me. Listen, glasses off. We have a huge reading component that's free. Go to wholebrainteaching.com. Lower grades, download Rhyming Reader. Download Biffy Tunes. Download Super Speed 100. Upper grades, Super Speed 1000. And the Crazy Professor Reading Game. Go to wholebrainteaching.com. Free ebooks. And we've got 6 or 7 books just for reading. I love that question. Anybody out there using Biffy Tunes? Because I'm making a new version of Biffy Tunes with even better drawings. Any of my kinder friends or first grade friends using Biffy Tunes? Skyrocketed. That's pretty good, Stacy. Nancy says they're free. Kids do Super Speed 100 every day. Suggestions for students who stutter. Yes, with my 5-year-old, special education students use Super Speed 100. Use them in 2nd grade. Is there anything I can't do with WBT? All right. I'm going to have to say cards on the table. Yes, there are some things that you can't do with WBT. No matter how skilled you are with whole brain teaching, when you apply for a second mortgage, it will not count. You'll get skunked if you rely upon whole brain teaching in financial negotiations with realtors. I'm speaking a little bit from experience here. But we designed whole brain teaching to be pre-K to college, all of the major subject areas. I've got a couple friends out there that seem like they might have been skunked too in dealings with realtors. God bless realtors. But I think he blesses teachers a little bit more, maybe. Jones, good to see you. All right, my friends, let's see. Do we have anyone overseas? And I can't believe that. But anyone overseas who's got a challenging class? If you're overseas, give me a question. We'd like to help you. We just can't believe there's challenging kids anywhere outside the United States. Overseas to us just seems like vacation paradise. Anyone overseas online? Occasionally we have some people from Saudi Arabia or Latin America. All right, my overseas friends, your time is up. Here we go. Who's ready for the big announcement? I'm not going to make you wait anymore. Can you believe that? I want to make you wait, but here it is. Here's the screen. Take a picture of it. Here we go. So go to WBT2016.eventbrite.com /. The / seems pretty important. Then you're going to click on register and enter the promotional code FUNTRICITY. Gatona, use Class Yes in staff meetings. Take a picture of that screen, my friends, because I'm not going to put it on Facebook. This is just for you. WBT2016.eventbrite.com / promotional code FUNTRICITY and give us your information. If you've got friends and there's only 85 spots left for this special advanced registration, and then we're opening it up to Las Vegas teachers, and then we're opening it up to the world, but this is for you. They might crash the website. Take a picture of the screen because it's going to go away. It won't be here forever. We're hoping that Louisiana will be on board. I think we'll have word by the end of next week, and if we do, I will announce it next Sunday. We're working on Rochester, but we've just taken a baby step for Rochester just today. Rochester, New York. We'd like to give one in Spain. All right, Kathy. Stay tuned to these scopes. It's the only way that I have to reach my special friends, the ones who are all in. That's why you're here on Sunday. And those are the ones that we want to work with, the teachers who are all in with whole brain teaching. We want you to have the training. We want you to get the special deals. We want you to build model whole brain teaching classrooms. Never doubt that a few people can't change the world. The world has only been changed by a few people. All right, my friends, you can watch this. Yes, we want to give one in Louisiana because we have more whole brain teachers in Louisiana than anywhere else in the world. If you answered a question, go ahead and email Nancy. If I answered a question, email Nancy. Tennessee would be the best, I agree. But my friends, here's the thing about these scopes. It's my only way to stay in touch with you weekly and let you know about the latest and greatest in whole brain teaching. And it is continuing to grow. You did Class Yes in the cafeteria? That's great. Coach, I'm so in love. WBT will still not up at the little rocket level. Still want to make this work. Yes. Nobody compares to Andrea, Little Rocket Schindler. All right, my friends, let me just, I'm in Las Vegas. I'm training tomorrow. Next week, we're back to character education reading. And also, I want you to email me questions to Stump Coach B. If you email me questions, then I've got a better chance of answering them online. Let me help you. Is that asking too much? Geo Jerry, you're late. Oh my gosh, you did it during the practicum. You believe in the power of one. Thank you. You can watch the replay. Email me some questions. Well, Geo Jerry, good for you. If you want a seminar at your place, email me. Wow, that's great, Ms. Kelly. ChrisBiffle at wholebrainteaching.com. Email me. Convince an administrator. Put an administrator in a headlock. And convince that woman to have an on-site training. All right, my friend. Thank you, Laura. I'm going to put up one more time the registration information. Take a picture of it because I'm going to take it down pretty quickly. As soon as I get off, I'm going to check to see how many people registered. We do have a big one coming up in Florida. I'm trying to get the district to open it up to others. Thank you, Ms. Kelly. Ms. Kelly, where are you from? All right, here we go. Signing off. My friends, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you would take time out of your Sunday to listen to an ancient professor. All we ask in whole brain teaching is that you let us help you. That's our blessing. You bless us with your questions. You bless us with your response to our free system. I'm going to tell you where we're going in whole brain teaching. We sometimes say that whole brain teaching, a classroom, is like a living video game. The direction it's going now, whole brain teaching is like being inside a video game. That's where we're going. There's no end to the power of funtricity. Thank you, Chapin. My friends, this is the end of a long journey for me. To think that we would end up in Las Vegas, one of the most exciting cities in the world, with a free national convention that people will come to from all over the United States and many foreign countries. Dreamed of this day for many days, and I'm so happy to be able to give you advanced registration. Gosh, we love you. All the whole brain teaching staff loves you. It's a movement founded on love and fun and doing what's good for kids. So, who's all in? All in with whole brain teaching. Somebody printed their tickets already. Thank you, Laura. Who's all in with whole brain teaching? Where are you from? Let the names and places flow down the screen. This is how we usually finish up. Thank you, Ms. Kelly. California. Tulsa. South Carolina and Florida and Garland and Liz from New Jersey. Hey, Liz. Laura from Florida. Kim from Louisiana. All in Florida. Texas. Kentucky, Charlotte, Las Vegas, Tennessee, Illinois, Colorado. 6 Howards. Helen from San Diego. Another from Tulsa. And signed up Jenny from Vernal, Utah. Evansville, New Jersey. Evansville, Indiana. Working on Louisiana in July. Make it happen, Julie. You see how many people want Louisiana. That's Julie Dupree. She's Wonder Woman. Ohio. All right. All right, my friends. Let's hear it for Julie Dupree. Julie Dupree is the queen of whole brain teaching, not just in Bossier, not just in Louisiana, in the Big South. Julie Dupree is one of the most amazing administrators I've ever met, which means I'm shoveling a lot of work her way. All right. We want Louisiana, says Laura. See it, Julie? Oh, God bless you. All right. It's Coach B, power to the teachers, power to the kids. Until next week, 3 p.m. Central, signing off.